Hello witches and warlocks, and welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to see you again. So happy new year. It's January and it's 2020. So yeah, welcome to the new year. We're still celebrating in the realms of Yule, I guess, and also we're coming up to Imbolc, which is the first holiday I'm doing. So hopefully I'm going to have time to do some stuff there. Hopefully make some stuff and do some auto stuff. I don't know, but yeah. So welcome into the new year. It's so nice. So you may have noticed that I've had a bit of a change. The hair's different. I've had a little bit of a chop. So a little bit of a change, a little bit of a new year, new me sort of thing. I've literally just come from rehearsal, so I'm learning some new shows for the year, and yeah, so everything's a new, fresh, new start. Background's slowly changing. You see my little calendar from my last Witch Casket unboxing up there, and yeah, so that's what's going on today. We're in a new year, a new thing. As you can tell by the title, we've got a mini box unboxing of Witch Casket, a little mini one. Now, the reason it's a mini one is because I actually ordered some stuff from their online store because I had 50% off in my last box. So I thought, why not treat myself, and I ordered one. However, it did come before the year was out, so it came in December, but I've been so busy, I've just left it on the table and not touched it. So you're going to see it for the first time. As well as that, we are going to do a little bit of a look into the tarot cards that I'm using at the moment. And hopefully this is going to be also part of my tarot selection. So I'm going to do a couple of videos on my tarot cards, show you them and show you which ones I have. These are the ones I'm using at the moment. So yeah, so let's get on with the video. So, mini Witch Casket boxing unopening. That made no sense. Box unopening. So yeah, it's a good start, isn't it, to this new video. So anyway, this is the box. Tiny little box. I didn't order much. I ordered about 3 things, I think it was. And yeah, so this is the box it comes in. Came in another little package as well, so people can see this. However, there you go. So this is how it comes, and let's see what I ordered. It's been that long, so I can't actually remember what it was I ordered. So this is what's inside the box. You get all this little stuff on top. So the first thing, put this down. First thing you got on top was this. It's a Witch Casket card, and on the back it just basically says Witch Casket, the magical monthly subscription box, and it goes on to say different stuff. It's a bit hard to read because it's grey on black, which is always a nightmare, but basically all the information for Witch Casket. So it's just a nice little embossed card, I thought. Very nice too. And then this as well, it looks like a sticker by some means, I assume. Just a white Witch Casket sticker, which is cool. Okay. Oh, and here we go. And there's a little note inside as well. It says, "Be what you want to be." Sounds familiar. Packed with love, Angela. Something tells me Angela's been watching my videos. But yeah, a little personal note written by hand there from Angela, I'm assuming, who boxes up, who works for Deb and Ella. Then the boring stuff, delivery notes, all that business. Okay, inside it's packed with blue, dark blue crepe paper or tissue paper. And so let's get into it. So this was the first thing I ordered, and it is this little thing here. So basically it comes in this little pink baggie. I love how we get everything in a pink baggie these days. So basically all this is, if you've never had Witch Casket before, basically the online store is stuff that they've had in previous boxes that we may have missed out on. So I didn't order mine until about 5 months, 5-6 months ago was when I started to get the box, but I missed some boxes before that, and there was some stuff in there that I was quite like the look of. So yeah, basically you can go on and buy some of the old stuff from the old boxes. So this is basically just a little pendant, little circular pendant, and what you do is you put crystals inside it. You can see there, it's a bit hard to see on screen, but they've got a selection there of different crystals to slot inside the little cage. And so you can choose whatever you want to wear that day. And yeah, it's basically got a little booklet inside, tells you all about the crystals and what they are, what they represent. The names of the crystals are all on the other side as well. I do believe the whole thing is in English. I'm not going to read it all, because be here all day. So yeah, so they just go inside this little cage, and you can wear whatever one you want. And the reason I got one is because I liked the look of it. It looked quite cool. And that it's nice to be able to, I've got, like, if I'm doing something particular, like taking a test, which I've got one coming up soon, very soon in fact, I wanted to wear a crystal that might represent prosperity and good luck, and you know, that sort of encouragement to help me with the test and stuff, and different, if I'm feeling certain ways, different days I need something, and it's always handy to have. So that's the first thing I ordered. The second thing I ordered was this, and it's come also wrapped in this little tissue paper, and it's basically just white sage. It's a sage smudge sticks, basically. I've not opened this yet, so I don't know what it looks like. Smells lovely. So basically it's just a little smudge stick, a little sage bundle, all wrapped together and dried, and you burn it and it cleanses your space. I wanted to get it because it's a new year, new me. I've never cleansed this flat since I've been here. So I wanted to get rid of all my last year's mojo, all the rubbish and all the annoying stuff that happened to me last year, all the horrible stuff that happened to me last year. You know, any of that bad stuff, I just wanted it to be gone and out of my life. So basically, new start, new me. And yeah, so that's what I decided to do, because in bulk's coming up, and in bulk very much is a case of starting fresh, starting anew, new life, new energies, and also it's about spring cleaning and getting rid of any stuff in the house that you don't want, getting rid of all your old rubbish. So that's why I wanted to do it. Then the last thing I ordered was this, comes in a little pink baggie, and it's basically, I don't actually know what crystal it is, but it's a little pendant, and you put it on a chain, which I don't have yet, but I do have some spare. I have spare chains somewhere. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really a nice little pendant there. I thought it was quite masculine as well. So, especially the crystals, quite phallic, I guess. So yeah, I found it quite masculine. I don't know why. It's beautiful, but it just cried out to me. So anyway, they're the three things I ordered, which were amazing. However, in true Witch Casket terms, I don't know whether this was because it's my first order, or because I'm a regular customer. I don't know. Because I order my Witch Casket obviously every month, and I have done for many times. And obviously my first time ever buying from the online store, so I don't know whether that's the reason or not, but there's some extra stuff in here that I didn't order free of charge. So this was something that they sent me. This is the wellness tea. This is definitely a throwback because this was one of their older teas, and this was the bags they used to use before they went completely and utterly vegan friendly and animal friendly. So yeah, so this is a wellness tea. I haven't even drunk the teas I had at the moment. My plan is next time I do a video, witch casket unboxing, I'm gonna brew a little tea and taste it on camera, see what I think. So have a look for that. We're gonna do some brewing of teas and tasting of tea in my next unboxing. So have a look for that. So yeah, so this has got green tea, lemongrass, tangerine pieces, rosemary, and sage leaves. Nice, natural and organic. It just tells you how to do it. Steeped for 2 to 8 minutes, depending on how strong you like your tea. So I thought that was quite sweet. That's not all. They've also sent me this, a random little crystal, which is a bit confusing because I actually don't know what it is. It does look like agate. Looks like the stripy agate that we got before. I don't know, but it's almost see-through in a way. It's quite clear, but it's got stripes all the way along. You can see in the camera. So yeah, they're the stripy crystal. I love a crystal. I don't know what one it is, but my plan is to buy a book on crystals and find out what these crystals are. But tell you what, if you know what this crystal is, because I know there's some people out there who watch my videos who are up on their crystals. If you can tell me what this crystal is, I will love you forever. So yeah, just put a little comment down below on this video and just tell me what the crystal is and how you pronounce it as well, because I'm terrible pronouncing crystal names. So yeah, yeah, it's a lovely little crystal, and I never turn my nose down at something that is free and gifted. So thank you very much, Witch Casket. I do believe that's everything in the box. Now it's just these little nuggets. But yeah, I thought that was quite nice, don't you? I mean, you know, yeah, I got 50% off the box as it was, the items in the box. And then not only that, they gave me 2 free gifts as well, which are amazing. I mean, this company just gets better and better. I mean, I have got nothing bad to say about Witch Casket. I mean, they are phenomenal. The girls have their own business. For someone to make their own business from nothing, I find that empowering anyway. But to be mum and daughter and both witches, I mean, I wish I had that growing up. Like, I wish one of my family members was a witch and would have followed the path with me. However, that was my little Witch Casket mini unboxing. So yeah, so that's which I thought was quite nice. A few little items. It means that I actually probably will go back and have a look, see what else there is that I missed, and buy some more stuff hopefully. So yeah. So anyway, the next thing we're going to talk about, of course, in here is my divination, basically my tarot cards. I got into tarot very early on. I'm actually going to do a video on my tarot cards. I just want to give you a little taster now of the tarot cards that I'm using now, and the stuff I use. I'm not no way near a tarot reader yet. I still have to refer to books and stuff like that to know what the meanings are. I don't trust myself enough yet to judge the cards for myself. I like to read the cards and see if I can determine them myself, you know, and come to a conclusion myself. However, I'm not confident enough yet to do that without a book to help me out. So what I do is I try and read the card myself, and then I go refer to the book and see if I'm correct. I mean, but again, it's each to their own, because, you know, it's your interpretation of that card as divination user. You know, it's your empowerment, your feeling that you get when you turn that card over that is the magic in the cards. So it doesn't necessarily always have to be exactly what's in the book. You know, you have your interpretation, but I'm just not confident enough yet. But, you know, I've got a great little friend in Mandy, and she's a great little tarot reader. She's been tarot reading for ages. But I started off when I was young. I was 14 when I started with my first deck. It was actually my mum. Weirdly enough, we were in the shop that I always mention, that I went in after I saw The Craft, and I bought my first book there. And then I took my mum to town one day, and while we were there, we stopped into that shop. It was my birthday, I do believe. And I said, Mum was saying, like, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, can I have a tarot card? Can I have some tarot cards? And she was like, what are tarot cards? And I explained to her that they were for fortune telling, basically, in the old world. Well, we're Romanian. So my father's Romanian. At least half Romanian or part Romanian, which makes me part Romanian too. So my father's family are from Romania originally, and we originate from there. So they are full of the typical gypsy, you know, fortune tellers of the time. so it was quite nice that I have that in my background. And I think that's where it comes from, my Romanian side. So my mum sort of knew about tarot reading. So my mum's not a complete opposed to it. I mean, my mum's Christian, as are all my family. However, my mum has actually been to a clairvoyant and had readings and stuff. So to my mum, this is very much fairground stuff for her. You know, going to see a fortune teller down the seaside, that sort of thing. You know, cross my palm with silver, your typical sort of stuff. And there is some truth in that. In Romania, it was a big thing. Gypsies would travel the country in their caravans, wagons, and some of the ladies would tell fortunes using tarot cards or crystal balls, you know, or read palmistry. This is just a modern version of what they would have done back then. So my mum sort of wasn't really opposed to it as much, because she thought it was just a bit of play, it was a bit of fun. She didn't realise that I was actually changing my religion at the time. So she bought me my first deck, which I will show you. And I haven't used them for a while, but it was a nice deck. And but this one I bought most recently, and this is the one I use now. So I thought I'd show you. I like tarot because I'm very much about aesthetic. I like the look of something, and if it looks nice to me, then it just jumps out at me. And I'm very much, as I've always said in all my videos, I'm an elemental witch. I love anything to do with the elements, which is why I like tarot. So this is one I am doing at the moment. This is the Witch's Tarot. It's a bit of a glare. There we go. The Witch's Tarot Companion, and it's by Ellen Duggan. Yeah, Ellen Duggan. It's a beautiful deck. Beautiful. So, as I've said, I use this deck all the time. So I'm going to show you. I'm not going to point my camera down because it's too much hassle to do so, because it's a movement, and I don't edit my videos. So that's why it just means I would have to move it back and forth, and it's terrible. So I'm just going to show them to you. So first of all, I'm going to show you the back, which I find amazing. So that's the back of the cards. Just try not to get the glare because I'm using the natural sunlight. So that's the triple moon, which of course struck me straight away because the moon goddess is the one that I always love. And this is the triple moon. It represents obviously the maiden, the mother, and the crone as well. So triple goddess sign I thought was really cool. The phases of the moon, love it. So that's the back of the card. Now you'll see, for those out there who are new to tarot, like myself, I'm pretty much new to tarot. I never knew this until I read about it, that the top of the card is red. So this section here where you see the red, that's the top of the card, and the blue is the bottom of the card. So when you're not looking at the actual picture of the card, you actually will see, from looking at it, you'll know which is the top and which is the bottom. So because some tarot readers go by a different reading if you turn the card over and it's upside down. So if it's up the other way and they read it differently. So they might read it opposite to what you would originally say. So for instance, if I put the card down and it was face up to me and it was the right way up, it would go the original meaning of that card. That may be good, that may be bad. Okay, now if you turn that card over and it's the opposite way around, the original reading that you would have done, it would be the complete opposite, because obviously the card's upside down. I don't read like that myself. I'm just a basic reader. I do the free card spread, or I do a 1-card spread. That's all I do. So I either do past, present, future, or I do a typical what's my day going to be sort of thing, what to look out for that day. So that's how I follow it. And I don't plan on being a professional tarot card reader. That's not my status in life, but it would be nice to be able to read tarot without having to look at a book. So I'm going to take you through the cards now. We've got the first one. This ain't going to be in order, by the way. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. You can see there, it's quite a nice little card. It's just a gentleman with 4 pentacles, holding them quite close. He's guarding them with his life. So, by a front door, which is lovely. And then we got the Lovers. So you got little angel and an angel in the back there. 2 lovers. Quite a lot to read on that card. But yeah, it's quite a nice card. Then you got the King of Pentacles. I do like the look of these cards. Then we got the Moon. Now this is the Witch's tarot, so it's very much all about the witches. So that's the Moon. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, of course. Very proud picture. Very proud of what he has there. Okay, then we got the King of Wands. He looks very happy with himself. I do believe, obviously these all mean different things. So they're different elements. And I know that cups mean water. Pentacles are earth, I do believe. I want to say it's not swords, wand. King of Wands. I do believe that's air. I want to say. Could be wrong. We've got the Death card. Very ominous. People are always scared of the Death card. Personally, I don't ever look at the Death card as a bad thing. It's just new beginnings. Death of one thing, or the end of something, and then the start of something new. For me, that's what I think represents. Doesn't mean you're going to die. Yeah, 7 of Swords. These people look very cheeky, I find, but it's very realistic looking. You can see on his face there, It's almost like a photograph, which is what I like about it. It's got the Seven of Swords. Got the King of Swords there. Very regal looking. It's hard to see this light. I try and not get any glare. Two of Pentacles. He's having a whale of a time. Very magical. Got there the World. Lots going on in that picture. The Green Man. I love this picture. When I think of witchcraft and I think of my craft, I always think of something like that. That comes to my head straight away. Got the Two of Wands. Looking to the future there. Got that back to you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Self-explanatory. Justice. She's got a little scales there. Nine of Pentacles. A lot going on there. I've never had this card come up on a read yet, so she's very sensual the way she's popping that hip. Okay, so she's trying to entice you. Queen of Pentacles. She looks so gracious. She's quite young. Lots of roses growing around her. Queen of Pentacles there. Five of Wands. Battle going on there. Those dragons. Page of Wands. He's very cheeky little chappy. Calling out there with a little cat. The Knight of Cups. Again, never had that in a reading. Six of Wands. Something almost Christmassy about that, I don't know why. Knight of Swords. Going to battle there. The Star. This is a beautiful card, I love this. And she's totally naked. So she's the Star. The Tower. Pretty much the same. In every card deck you get, there's the Tower always, pretty much to me, always looks the same. So yeah. That looks like it's from the sky above. It's an electric bolt. Strength. Which I always represent with the lion anyway. It's very strong. Just like Leo, very strong people, strong-willed. Stubborn almost. Never want to get into an argument with a Leo. Dad's a Leo. The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Cups are my favourites. I don't know why. Because they're water. They're an air sign. Prefer the water ones. This one, the Page of Cups. I love this one. It's almost like she's got power over the water. She can control the water. It's wrapped around her. Eight of Swords. I'm just going to try and remember to look into the background of these pictures. They're very pretty, very regal. The Page of Swords. Doesn't look very impressed. His look on his face is not very impressed. The High Priestess, which we had on the front of the deck on the book. High Priestess, very powerful lady. The Four of Cups. The mermaid there. Boy doesn't look very happy at all. Very sad. Just feeling a bit sorry for him. The King of Cups. Look at that. Man of the Sea. Almost like he's totally in control, isn't he? And there. Almost like Poseidon or Triton. The Tempress. I like this one. Love the rainbow in the background. A lot to read on that card. The Empress. It's always an interesting card. Don't ever like green. I'm not a green person. Don't like the colour green really. Especially like a green on a dress. I don't know why. Something about a green dress doesn't do it. For me anyway. We got the Ace of Wands. I do believe wands are rare. It's got to be. There's always clouds in the picture. Butterfly. Very air. Air. Okay, Ten of Cups. Very joyous. Looks a bit like a advert for a gay pride. The Hangman. It's always very similar. I think wherever you go, the Hangman is always the same sort of look to it. And we got the Nine of Wands. She looks very proud. Very Mulan, I find. Let's get down to business to release the Huns. Very Mulan. The movie's coming out soon. Can't wait for that. Okay, here we go. Ten of Swords. Very spooky. Very Halloween, I find. Don't like that card, always scares me. Stabbed in the back 10 times. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. Sorry, been rehearsals all day. Can't stop myself. Okay, we got the sun. There's the sun and the air. We are human and need to be loved. So that's the sun. Very pretty. We got the Six of Pentacles. He's very giving his money to his kids. Very generous. Three of Swords, look at that. For some reason when I look at that, I always think Three of Swords, love triangle. Someone who can't make up their mind. And got so many decisions. Can't decide who they want to be with. Freeway. Don't know whether that's the meaning or not, but for me that's the Wheel of the Year. Times are changing. The Wheel of the Year, we move on. The Chariot. Very nice card. Chariot. Never had that in a reading. Never ever seen that in a reading for me. Seven of Wands. God, he looks like he's fighting off a load of people, doesn't he? This card goes through my head every single day. Like, I feel like I'm constantly fighting the world to have my say, or I feel like trying to feel good about myself is this every day. Try and feel good about myself. I feel like I have to do this every day to fight the world off, to make myself feel better, because I feel like the world's against me. Sounds bad, doesn't it? But it's like a constant fight. It's like fight off the haters. We have the Six of Swords. Just there. And for those, it does actually have the name at the bottom of what they are. If you don't actually know, some don't. Some don't actually have the names. The Seven of Cups. Excuse me. I'm not tired even. The Five of Cups. I love this picture. Love mermaids. Big mermaid fan. Always wanted to be a merman. Go swimming through the ocean. Favourite film as a kid was Splash. Daryl Hannah. Favourite mermaid. It's a good film, that was. If you've never watched it, if you're a child of the 90s, or that you're a millennial, then you might have not seen Splash, but have a look at it. It's a good film. We got The Fool. The Page of Pentacles. She's pretty, doesn't she? Got the Five of Pentacles there in the snow. The last of the money left. Money doesn't grow on trees. Does in this picture. There's not much of it left. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I do apologise. What's going on with me today? I'm not tired, honestly, and you're not boring me. You're also watching, right? Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. He's so proud of himself. His harvest. He's saved. He's like, yeah, look how much I've saved this year. Definitely not me. I've saved out. Okay. Karma. Karma, chameleon. So, yeah, got the three witches there. Praying to the moon. Looks like the crone, the maiden, and the mother. Karma. Two of Swords. Blind there. Something quite off about the fact that one of the swords is slightly off. Queen of Wands. She looks like smug. She looks very smug there. She's like, yeah, I know my stuff. Five of Swords. And if you look quite closely, it's got the five elements. Five fairies, five elements. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands. This guy looks like he's carrying a lot on his shoulders. Can see his goal though. He knows what he wants. He's going for it. He's working hard for it. He's got a lot on his shoulders. The Three of Wands. Him looking out to sea. The Eight of Pentacles. She's getting very intent on that pentacle there. She's like, yeah. We got the Four of Swords. This is a very spooky card. She's hiding something. I feel, look at that face. She's hiding something. Yeah, wouldn't trust this girl. The Nine of Cups. She's a bit confused. The Nine of Cups. We got the Knight of Wands. It's a bit angry. Good card though. Sunsets. We got the shadow side. That's scary. Can't have shadows without light. Oh yes. That's a scary card. She's terrified. The Hermit. Always strikes me as a weird card, the Hermit. The Hermit is known to be someone who's recluse, stays in, doesn't want to leave. But in that one, he's on a little adventure. The Nine of Swords. Oh, the tragedy of it all. Trapped in this horrible life. So much stuff going on. You just feel trapped. We've got the Eight of Wands. It's quite a powerful symbol, I think. Eight of Wands. It's like, yeah, let's go. We're a team. Let's do this. We've got the Queen of Cups. So she's waiting for the love of her life to come back from sea. The Magician. How powerful he looks. So something out of Beauty and the Beast. Beautiful card. The High Priest. Four of Wands. I love how the girls have got the colours of the elements. Earth, air, fire and water. Like that. Two of Cups. It's very loving. It's like a binding. Like they're getting married or something. The Queen of Swords. She looks like she'd be a handful. She looks like she'd be scary. Three of Cups. Three young ladies. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. We got the Emperor. Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. So that is all of the deck there. Lovely, lovely deck. I love using this one because the pictures are so, the pictures are so artistic and there's lots in there to read. So I always like to use these ones, but I've got others and I do like to use them too. But at the moment, these are the ones I'm using and I'm getting a lot of use out of them. I love doing my tarot. I love reading about them, learning about them. Yeah, so that's my tarot deck and my little unboxing. Well, that's it for today. That's my first video of January. My little unboxing there and my tarot deck that I'm using at the moment. Again, I do have other tarot decks which I will go into and we'll have a little look through. I may even do a couple of readings live. You never know. Scary. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. Hopefully. I'm going to get to my first 50 subscribers I don't know how many I'm on at the moment. I haven't had a look for a while. I think I'm in the 30 mark. But as soon as I get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to give away a book, a spell book, magical book, some sort of correspondence that you can have. So you've got to be in to win it. When that video comes, I'll tell you all about it. But yeah, as soon as I get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to do my first giveaway. So thank you very much for subscribing. If you have subscribed, if you haven't, what are you doing? Get subscribing. There's more videos to come. And also give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And also, leave me a little message. Say something. Let me know you're watching. Let me know what you think. Maybe you think my videos are rubbish. Maybe you think they're great. Maybe you think I should do more. Maybe you think I should do more about certain stuff. I don't know. If you like them, let me know. So I'm going to love you and leave you. But all I've got left to say is you be you and blessed be.